Dear Mr. Holmes, please let me thank you one more time for your help in solving the case of the Turkish medallion. I'm sure that if the story could go public, the whole country would be as grateful as I am to you. As you may have surmised, I have a very urgent and confidential matter which requires your immediate assistance. You probably are aware that we are going to celebrate the birthday of a very important person, a member of the government. I can't mention their name in this letter for obvious reasons. The most famous and accomplished artists were selected and invited to perform. We are confident about their reputations. However, we have concerns about one performer in particular, a young Italian diva, Gallia, as there are certain rumours circulating about her. She has also provoked great acclaim in every European capital where she has appeared. We want to include her in this gala event, but have reservations about her reputation. She is, as fortune would have it, in London for another engagement. Sir Bromsby has invited her to perform during a reception to commemorate the return of his daughter to England. Due to reasons of politics and security, I can't attend the reception myself. Apart from yourself, I do not know anyone else I would be able to complete a mission of such importance. Together with this letter, I am sending 2 invitations, as I assumed your eminent colleague, Dr. Watson, would be accompanying you. A cab will arrive at 221B Baker Street at 8 p.m. to take you to Sherringford Hall. Even though I know that the prospect of attending a private concert given by perhaps the best voice in Europe is very attractive for a music lover like yourself, please allow nothing to distract you from this important mission. Yours sincerely, Lord Cavendish Smith.
How can we refuse a mission of such importance? Appearances to the contrary, I believe that the future of the nation can depend on our presence. Are you with me?
If the future of the nation depends upon our presence, Holmes, then you can count on me.
Please come right in. According to the request of Lord Cavendish Smith, during the dinner you'll be seated together.
What do you know about Sir Bromsby, Holmes?
I have never met the man, and I do not follow what is written in the newspapers. However, I can tell you that Sir Bromsby is a man of approximately 50 years old, tall in stature. He is impulsive and may be prone to violent outbursts. He is of low birth, has few intimate friends, and does not like women. He must be a very aggressive businessman who would not hesitate to go beyond the law if it served his purposes. I'd like to add that today he is going to make a very important declaration concerning his business. And you, Watson, what have you heard about him?
Well, I doubt that I would be able to give as detailed a description as you have just recited. Holmes, how can you say you do not know the man and give such an account?
Watson, you know my methods. Look at the stage and the stand near the fireplace. It is obvious that they are prepared for a very tall man. I see the hostess and servants anxiously glancing in the direction of a door from which their employer must enter. Their expressions go beyond nerves and suggest fear. Only a violent and unpredictable man can cause such anguish. Now look at the guests. The men present at this party are mainly composed of military officers and rich entrepreneurs. All of them are in their 50s and are clearly business associates, so I decided that he is of their age. Furthermore, to have risen as rapidly as he has in this society, Sir Bromsby would have to be a very ruthless and intelligent businessman. The women present reveal much. Beautiful women and young girls, all neatly but rather cheaply dressed. Watson, look more carefully. There are no chaperones. No ladies would appear in public without suitable escort, I assure you. They stare at the youngest gentleman to find a convenient cavalier and cluck like chickens at the smallest idiocy. In short, a man who would invite only business associates and women of the lower classes to the birthday party of his only child must have few friends, rather poor taste in women, and little regard for his daughter. Another item of note, but not the least, observe that group of men speaking very quickly. It's a group of reporters armed with their notebooks gathered together now that the time of the address is coming. These are not the society reporters for the Times sent to cover a gala birthday party. These are the regular reporters who would come only to gain news about the future of the Bromsby Empire. I will conclude by saying that no man, except a lunatic, would accept such an arrangement of tables and furniture. Look quickly, Watson. I hear applause. Sir Bromsby is coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me thank you all for attending this special reception. In fact, this moment is a turning point for many people.
Watson, quick! Tell Miss Lambert not to allow anyone to leave and to send a man for the police immediately. The first handwriting is small and elegant. The second is hurried and forceful.
Here now, watch your step. If you're a reporter, there'd better be a doctor nearby, 'cause when I get done with you, you'll need one.
Look here, my good man, I am a doctor. Dr. Watson, in fact, and believe me...
Dr. Watson? Hold on. Are you the Dr. Watson who writes about all those cases solved by Sherlock Holmes? Oh, I've read all your adventures.
Who are you?
My name is Lamb, Governor. I'm Sir Bromsby's coachman. Tell me, is he really that clever, this Sherlock?
Look sharp, Lamb. Sherlock Holmes and I...
No doubt.
Stand firm at the private entrance and make sure...
My pleasure, Dr. Watson. You tell Mr. Holmes that if anybody even steps on the lawn, they'll have to deal with Lamb. And I can tell you...
I leave you...
Right. Yes, sir?
This door...
That gate is the only way in or out of here, Dr. Watson. I've already secured the other door on orders of Miss Lambert to avoid them nosy...
I leave you, Lamb.
Right.
Excuse me, if I may.
What do you wish to...
I must ask,
I am the doctor from the village.
is he still breathing?
He died.
Where is the...
It's still in the body. I must obtain police...
Thanks, Doc.
Never mind.
Good day. My name is Sherlock Holmes.
If it helps.
Did you notice anything peculiar?
I jumped up, and then I looked in the direction of the shot. There, I saw that little flirt, I mean Miss Bromsby. She seemed to be placing something in her handbag amid a cloud of smoke. Then she rushed to the stage. I must say...
What precisely was your relationship with the victim?
We were partners with the old scoundrel. I'm sorry, Sir Bromsby. He personally invited me. He gave me every assurance there would be plenty of fresh meat, if you take my meaning. Well, there was, but some of it was...
Were you an associate of the victim?
Yes, he seemed so much bigger when he...
Well, thank you very much.
It is... Sir?
Thanks.
Never mind.
This is a woman's handwriting. What do all these annotations mean?
Please, sir, I have nothing to tell you. Everyone stands ready to accuse me of this foul deed. I have done nothing. I have only...
This young lady tells the truth. I can attest to her every move since she first appeared in the doorway. Beg your pardon for speaking so bold.
Where were you at the moment of the shooting?
I was near the bar speaking with Colonel Patterson. Everybody started applauding and turning towards the stage. I turned to look through the crowd.
Did you notice anything in particular?
When one of the doors opened, I did see a person hidden from the other's view. A beautiful young lady stood just at the threshold. I felt somewhat ashamed for staring at her so intensely, but her considerable charms captured my full attention until the dreadful shooting took place.
Are you sure?
Yes, Colonel Patterson was next to me and can confirm what I saw. It seems to me that no one else was near us at that precise moment.
What is your reason for...
I owe it to Colonel Patterson. We met each other several days ago at his club. He kindly persuaded me to accompany him.
That shot?
It's neither the first nor probably the last I shall hear in my life. Tell me...
Where were you precisely?
We had been standing at the bar until the shot rang.
Did you happen to notice Miss
Impossible. My eyesight is so deucedly poor that I would not even...
Really?
Yes, damn shame. But I have a fine ear. I can offer much when the questions are about sounds. I can tell you that from all the applause, that old Bromsby had arrived and entered from my right. For the sound to have carried so well, the crowd must have been...
Is there...
Well, hold on a moment. I do have a scoop for your tabloid.
How long have you...
We met at my officers' club several days ago. A brave boy, you can believe me. What could be better than to invite him to...
Thank you for...
Colonel!
Were you at that precise spot?
Indeed, I was standing just there. I could easily see the door because there was so...
Thank you for your help.
Can I be you?
What did you do?
I left the room as did almost everyone. I must leave now and make my excuses to Miss Lavinia for my...
Thank you for...
It was...
Excuse me, could you ask...
You're quite well.
Where were you at the
Like all the servants, I was in the ballroom. 'Twas the special orders of the old crab. In my opinion, it was done in particular to have more people there to applaud him.
What sort of man was Sir Broms?
Troublesome and bad-tempered.
Are you personally at the...
Yes, there are 5 of us who serve in the Sherringford Hall. There are Mary and Sue, the maids, Carl, our chef, Lamb, Sir Bromsby's coachman, and myself.
And where are the rest of the staff?
Mary is cleaning downstairs. Sue went to comfort some little goose who had been crying bitterly. It's rather odd because it seemed to me she started crying before Sir...
And the coach...
Lamb is at the main gate. Miss Lambert gave him specific instructions to throw out any reporters and ensure they do not re-enter the hall. However, it would not be good if he finds you've been asking questions here. Tell me, will my name appear in the news?
Thank you for your help. It is not the time to join, Watson. Let me introduce myself.
Oh, Mr. Holmes, the infamous detective.
Whom do I have the...
Oh, I forget myself. We haven't been properly introduced. I am Herman Grim.
Tell us what you saw.
I was behind Sir Bromsby when it all happened. I am sorry, but as such I could not see anything.
So you knew Sir...
What a sad end for such a great man. We first met in India several years ago. That would have...
What sort of...
He was a man with strong character that at times seemed excessive. He was unyielding, but he was a good...
Have you any knowledge about the succession of his...
I believe that Sir Bromsby had drawn up his will with his attorney and friend Horace Fowlett. When it is read, we will know more about the specifics. But I can assure you that nothing...
And where is...
He must have been here, because he would have most certainly been invited, although he is hardly a person of high society.
We have found Sir Bromsby's speech. There's something quite puzzling about it.
Ah, you talk about the notes that I left for him. Sir Bromsby always improvised his speeches in public as well as in business. Nevertheless, it was still necessary to remind him about particular points. So I sometimes made notes for him on a sheet of paper. Hold on, he must have made that odd notation himself. It says something about a peasant and a snake.
Did Sir Bromsby have any...
Oh, there are always those who envy a man who is successful in business. But to say that Sir Bromsby...
Thank you very...
I am a...
I beg you, please leave me.
Excuse me,
What do you want, mister?
did you hear the shot?
Of course I heard everything, but I didn't stop my work. Imagine that someone else had been killed and not my master.
Did you observe anyone pass this way after...
No one's come this way, not from the moment I returned after emptying my bucket, and the whole while I've been cleaning. I only saw Scott, who was in the ballroom. He half opened the door to...
What's happened here?
An idiot from Hertford's turned over the fowl. Sir Bromsby passed by without even taking notice. It did seem his mind was elsewhere these days. Of course, it was probably because of Miss Lavinia's homecoming.
What do you think of your
He could be the very devil at times, but not the worst. If you had just known my father. And then the master was so generous with our...
Thank you, Mary.
Not to worry.
tablecloths, yet they are shorter than the white ones you... Nothing of any interest. Nothing of any interest. A small caliber pistol, a Wright model. Train and ship tickets from Geneva to London. Train and ship tickets from Geneva to London. Train and ship tickets from Geneva to London. I need something. There's dust. Excellent! This room was rarely used. Everything else is in order. A textbook to study French. A calling card written in French. A textbook. Very interesting. What a pleasant picture. And this lady is wearing a very nice earring. I need something. Look, what's this? There is a greasy substance on the door handle. Seems to be a sauce?
I beg you, please leave me. I will
I should reveal... I should reveal one of my hints.
you please.
I should... Miss, this revolver, is it yours?
Oh, Dick.
Why would you require a
My father gave it to me shortly after I arrived. Dear God, what will the police make of this?
But why would he press you to carry a pistol?
He seemed most anxious for my safety and his own. He told me that he would explain everything to me later, after the
Miss, with your consent...
Mr. Holmes, Mr. Grimble has explained to me who you are and what you do. I would be eternally...
That's all right. I must leave you now.
Thank you. I beg you, give me some time. I beg you, give me some time to recover my senses.
Is there any news, Mr. Holmes?
According to many witnesses, Sir Bromsby seemed...
Well, he really was a little worried these days, but it was most certainly due to the strains associated with the reception. Ensuring a good...
Thank you very much.
I am at your...
What, more question?
Well, thank you.
It is... Sir?
Thanks, Doc.
Never...
I need something. Curious, this flaky ash does not come from this cigar. Look, what's this? Look. Red, greasy hair. It's a pair of moustache scissors.